When the pandemic hit the world, it changed the way of life for a lot of us. The way we live, the way we work, and even the way we go to church. Once the governor declared the stay-at-home order, I knew it was vital that the other pastors and I met to discuss what the next step would be as far as church services. After brainstorming possible ideas, we finally came to the conclusion of having church via live stream on the major social media platforms. This was a totally different experience for me. Walking into church and not seeing the faces and smiles of the congregation is an empty feeling. But like all challenges we face, God sees us through and always makes a way. Live streaming is such a unique way of having service. The technology we have today has made it possible for us not only to be able to stream the services, but to also check in on our other New Harvest pastors all over the world. Easter was coming up, and the question remained in my mind, were we going to do something special for Easter? After coming up with different ideas, we finally came to a conclusion. How about a drive-in Easter? It was a new experience for everyone, being able to see each other's faces, even if it was just in their cars. Seeing the smiles again felt like we were back in regular church services. The times may be different right now, but if God is for us, who can be against us? As a congregation, let's pray and trust God that this pandemic will end and that God will continue to reign over His people and to bring protection and prosperity over us all. Remember, God will never leave us nor forsake us. Hi, glad to be able to talk with you for a few moments this afternoon. We're in the sanctuary, and obviously the sanctuary is empty. It's been empty for quite some time, and I'm sure all of us are so anxious to be able to come back into the church and have service as we have known before. We've been in the parking lot, and that's been great, but our team has been praying for the eventuality of coming back in and opening our church. In the process, what we've been doing is preparing our social distancing procedures, the seating aspects of what works best for our church, as well as, and so important, our sanitation and disinfecting of the areas. And so as we've been praying and preparing for the eventuality of coming back into church, we've decided, we picked a date for us to be able to come from the parking lot now back into the church. And that date is on Pentecost Sunday, May 31st. That's coming up right around the corner. And so we want you to be able to join us at both our 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock services for an awesome reopening of our church here in Norwalk. If you want more information, and I'm sure you're anxious for this, go to our website, newharvestnorwalk..church, and you're going to get all the information you need as to what's going to be taking place on that Sunday, how to prepare, and what to expect. I am excited. Please pray for this date. It's an awesome time of reopening and opening smartly, but opening under the Spirit of God. So thank you so much. God bless you.